This is a screencast to briefly explain the graphs that we've put together on boys' results. This screencast has been put together specifically for people who are comfortable with and understand box plots, and I will be giving no explanation of what a box plot is in this screencast. Basically what we've done is we've tried to consolidate all boys' results onto a single page. If they have more subjects, it'll extend onto another page, but each boy will get a set of results that looks like this. In the case of Form 1, for the progress tests, they all fit on the one page. It is arranged in a series of panels, this square here being the panel, and each panel comprises the results of a particular subject. The scale is down here at the bottom, so this scale down here applies both to this panel and to this panel here. This scale applies to these two, and so on and so forth. In terms of the marks on here, we have adjusted all marks to be a percentage. So for example, exams out of 118 have been adjusted to a percentage so that they can be compared consistently with class marks, and the exam grades up here have also been adjusted to be a percentage rather than the raw mark, and that way we have comparability. What we've done is we've put together two box plots and a line graph here. The two box plots, this one down here, this is the box plot of class marks for that particular class that the boy was in. This box plot here, this is the range of exam marks for the boys just in his class. So in other words, if he's in English class 7, this will be just the boys' exam marks for English class 7, not the entire form. And this is one of the things that we've tried to do with this, is hopefully by looking at the class marks and the exam marks for just the boys in a particular boys class, that there's a little bit more basis for comparability. It can be very difficult to compare exam grade with class marks if you don't have a sense for how he's gone relative to his particular cohort in his class. To put this in context, what we've done is just drawn a line graph up top here. The top mark up here, this is the top mark that anyone received in the form in the examination, and this is the bottom mark that anybody in the form received, and then we've put in the little cutoff marks for the grade cutoffs, and that's all we've done. We haven't made this into a box plot. The diamond is the mark that the boy himself got. One other note is that these box plots, they've been set not to show outliers, so occasionally you get a case like this where a boy's mark does not fit on the rest of the line, and that's because he was an outlier. Some of these other subjects may well have outliers, but they have not been put there on the graph. We just felt that that might add a little bit of confusing information, because what we're most interested in are the trends, and if the boy himself is an outlier, that will become apparent.